Hello, welcome. My name is Ellie and this is my very first crochet tutorial here on YouTube. Today we're going to learn how to make this checkered headband, which is the perfect accessory for all your whimsical outfits. Let's get right on into it. To begin, you're going to need 2 different colours of yarn. I'm using cotton, a 4mm crochet hook, scissors, and a handy dandy tapestry needle. Ooh, that is all you need. That is all you need. Your next step is going to be to label each of your yarns A and B. This helps you follow the pattern easily. Start with yarn A and make a slip knot to attach onto your hook. Once you've attached your yarn to your hook, you're going to chain 61. If there are any skills during this tutorial that you don't know how to do yet, do not fret. I have plenty of tutorials over on my TikTok. It will be linked in the description. Whilst you're chaining, I just wanted to take a moment to tell you how proud I am of you and how proud you should be of yourself for taking some time out of your day to do something that makes you feel happy. And I really hope this does bring a little bit of joy into your day. Now that you've finished your chains, it's time to start row 1. And not the first, but the second chain from your hook, you're going to single crochet 1. Then single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Then grab your colour B yarn ready because the next single crochet will have a colour change. To do that, using yarn A, begin your single crochet by pulling yarn up so you have 2 loops on the hook. Then you're going to use yarn B to pull through those 2 loops. If you've never colour changed before, it can be a little fiddly with tension. What I like to do is place my pointer finger on the back and my thumb on the front to pinch it into place with my left hand, pull through, and then we're going to be making another single crochet in the next stitch. After I've pulled up that stitch, I like to turn my work around so the wrong side is facing me and then tie that end of yarn B to the working yarn of yarn A. When I'm doing this, I don't like to pull too tight. I'm quite gentle because if you pull too tight, you're going to pull that single crochet tight and shut and you won't be able to work back into it. Throughout the project, take some time to make sure that both of your yarns aren't tangled because trust me, it can get messy. Continuing, you'll make 2 more single crochets with yarn B. When colour changing, some people like to carry the other colour yarn underneath the stitches, but I prefer to leave them floating with this project because it creates a cleaner look. Next, we're going to single crochet with a colour change. You'll start to notice a little bit of a sequence going on. Like we did before, pull up 2 loops to make a single crochet with the working yarn and then take your second colour, which is colour A in this instance, to pull up, and there you go, there's the colour change. I leave floating colour changes on mine and I don't carry my yarn, but that's completely up to you. I feel like floating colour changes leaves a cleaner look. Using colour A, single crochet in the next 3 stitches. Then single crochet with a colour change to colour B. Now we're going to do the same thing again, but with colour B. In the next 3 stitches, single crochet, and then make a single crochet colour change to colour A. Once you finish your colour change, we're going to start repeating the sequence of single crochet in the next 3 stitches, then single crochet with a colour change all the way down the chain, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. Meeting you at the last colour change of the row. Now all you have to do is single crochet in the next 4 stitches. No colour change needed because we'll be starting row 2 with colour A. This is what your work should look like at the end of row 1. Well done for getting this far. Let's start row 2. To begin row 2, chain 1 and then turn your work. I don't unshuffle my yarn until a little bit, but take some time to do that now. Trust me, saves you a lot of frustration. Now continuing with yarn A, we're going to repeat our little sequence. Single crochet in the next 3 stitches and then single crochet with a colour change. little note for you. We now are working with the wrong side facing us, and I keep my floating colour changes on the wrong side of the work. Out of sight, out of mind. This is the side of the headband that will be touching your head. So it's magic. No one has to know. I'm not going to tell anyone. Are you? Look, Past Ellie is struggling with the yarn. Don't be like Past Ellie. Be like VoiceOver Ellie. VoiceOver Ellie would know. Just, Ellie, move it. Just move it. There you go. Don't be like Pastover. Pastover? Don't be like Past Ellie. Be like VoiceOver Ellie. VoiceOver Ellie's so smart. Because you're a smart cookie, you've already untangled your yarns. You're probably already at this bit and just waiting for me to catch up. Next, single crochet in the next 3 stitches using yarn B, and then colour change back to yarn A. Ooh, that's nice tension. That's a nice colour change. Anyway, yeah, same sequence again. 3 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. Single crochet colour change. You're going to repeat that sequence over and over. Do it again. Do it again. When you think it's over, do it again. Until you get to the end of the row, and then I'll help you again, because we don't do colour change at the end of the row for the first 4 rows. Yes. Am I being helpful? Probably. Yeah? Okay. Yes. You got this. Meet you at the end of the row again. Repeat. Repeat, repeat, repeat. We're back at the end of the row again. We're going to do our last little colour change. And then we're going to do single crochet in the next 4 stitches to finish row 2. Row 2. Row 2. Look at you, row 2. And this is what row 2 shall look like. Yay! Row 3, we begin again with a chain 1 and then single crochet in the next 3 stitches and single crochet with a colour change into the 4th stitch. For any of you who have gotten the gist of things, row 3 is the exact same as row 2, so feel free to skip ahead. After that colour change, you're going to single crochet in the next 3 stitches and then single crochet with a colour change. We're going to repeat this sequence again all the way down the row, and I'll meet you at the end of the row for that last little section. I'm meeting you at the last colour change. You want to do that final colour change and then single crochet in the next 4 stitches, and that is row 3 completed. Once you finish row 3, this is what your work should look like. Very well done. Heading onto row 4, chain 1 and turn your work, not forgetting to unscramble your yarn. For those of you more advanced crocheters, row 4 is the same as row 3, only at the last stitch you will be doing a colour change from colour A to colour B. Feel free to go on ahead. For those of you still crocheting along, we're going to single crochet in the next 3 stitches and, you guessed it, colour change in the next stitch. Don't forget that we now have the wrong side of our work facing us, so we will see those floating colour changes facing us as well. For the next sequence, single crochet in the next 3 stitches and then single crochet with a colour change in the next stitch. Repeat this sequence again and I'll meet you for the last sequence of the row. On that little second to last sequence, I'm meeting you at the colour change. We're going to colour change, but instead of doing 4 single crochet, we're going to repeat the sequence like normal. So colour change, single crochet in the next 3 stitches, and then finish off with a colour change. This bit can be a little fiddly, but if you watch, I pull yarn B a little bit tight there and then chain 1 to secure it into place. This is what row 4 should look like, and you are halfway through the main section of the headband. Super. For row 5, it's going to look a little funky. You're doing the same sequence, single crochet in the next 3 stitches, and then single crochet over colour change, but during row 5, the colour below will be different to the colour you're using for the current row. Using colour A, we're gonna single crochet in the next 3 stitches and then single crochet with a colour change. You'll then repeat this sequence for the rest of the row. The only difference for rows 5 to 8 is that you're starting with colour B and finishing with colour B, whereas for rows 1 to 4, you were starting and finishing with colour A. I'm meeting you at the end of the row on that last colour change. We're gonna do single crochet in the next 3 stitches and then single crochet with a colour change from colour B to colour A. And that's row 5 completed. And look at you go. This is what row 5 should look like once you're done. Row 6 is going to begin with a chain 1 and turn your work so the wrong side is facing you. Single crochet in the next 3 stitches and then single crochet with a colour change, and then repeat the sequence for the rest of the row, and I'll meet you at the end of row 6. I'm meeting you at the end of row 6, and the next step is to single crochet in the next 4 stitches. Row 7 is the exact same as row 6, so feel free to go back to this timestamp, or you can watch the rest of me doing this row if you like. It's up to you, but it's the same gist. We're repeating that sequence of single crochet in the next 3, single crochet over colour change, and yeah, do that all the way down the row, and then in the last block do 4 single crochet. Chain 1 and turn your work. Feel free to join me at row 8 afterwards as well if you have finished row 7 already. I'll leave this little bit of footage in for anybody who would like to follow along, a little crochet along with me and my past self. You and my past self? Yeah, that's just for you guys. I'm not part of that. I'm just voiceover Ellie. Anyway, I'll let you get on with that. I'm meeting you at the end of row 7. All you gotta do is single crochet in the next 4 stitches. You're doing a super job. For row 8, chain 1, turn your work. Row 8 is the same as rows 6 and 7. 6, 7. So feel free to go ahead with that, but finish off after the last stitch. You're done. For those of you crocheting along, single crochet in the next 3 stitches, and then single crochet with a color change, and then do it again, and then do it again, and then do it again, and then I think it's like 15 in total. Do it again, do it again, do it again, and you've got this. You're gonna get to the end of row 8 and you're gonna feel so good. Single crochet in the next 3 stitches, single crochet with a color change. You've got this. You've got this. I'll leave the footage in again for anyone who's wanting to follow along with the video, and I'll meet you at the end of row 8. You've got this, Devo. You've got this. Look at you at the end of row 8. Oh my goodness. We're gonna just do single crochet in the next 4 stitches, and then we get to tie it off. Cause you're done. You are. You're done. You're done. You're doing it. You're doing it. Look at you go. Get your scissors. Go grab them. Go grab them. Did you prepare them or did you have to go and get them? I prepared mine because I'm so good. There we go. And then a little snip snip. And then to finish off, if you haven't finished a project off before, I'm sure you have. But if not, you just pull it through like that, as if you're gonna do a single crochet, but then you don't. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Oh my goodness, it is Fergus, here to tell you to go get yourself a sweet treat and a drink, because you're about an hour into this project. You need to go stretch your little legsies, get yourself some water, get yourself a little sweet treat. Thank you so much, Magical Fergus. Oh, you've got to go? You've got to go do whimsical, magical things? That's okay. We'll see you so soon. Everyone say bye. Thank you, Magical Fergus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wasn't that delightful? I'd also like to remind you that you do not have to finish this project in one go. Don't listen to the little gremlins in your brain. If you want to take a break, take a break. If you want to come back to it another day, come back to it another day. If you want to do it all in one go, do it all in one go. I'm not stopping you. But just remember to take breaks and look after yourself, and I'm really proud of you for taking some time out of your day to do something fun just for you. Now we're ready to begin the border. Take the attached colour A and pull a loop through the last stitch of row 8. So we're going to chain 1 and then single crochet in the same stitch we pulled the loop up through. The next step is to single crochet in each of the 59 stitches along the side of the project. As usual, I'll leave this footage in for anybody who would like to crochet along. If not, feel free to meet me at this timestamp. You're joining me at the last few stitches of the row. And this is what your work should look like. Next, we're going to turn our work 90 degrees clockwise and work into this part of the pattern at the top. Chain 1 to begin, and then make 8 single crochets evenly across your work. Next, chain 1 and then turn your work. We're going to make a single crochet decrease, single crochet 4, and then another single crochet decrease. Next, chain 1, turn your work. We're going to do a single crochet decrease and then 4 single crochets. Next, chain 1, turn your work. We're going to make a single crochet decrease, a single crochet, and then a single crochet decrease. Chain 1, turn your work, and then we're going to make a single crochet 3 together. Next, we're going to make the long tie. You're going to chain 54 times. Working in the 4th chain from your hook, double crochet 2 together. Then chain 3. Then slip stitch back into that same chain space. Next, we're going to slip stitch in each of those 50 chains that you made earlier. Next we chain 1 and then slip stitch 3 times along the little triangle bit we made earlier. Next we're going to chain 1 and then single crochet in the first stitch of the side of the headband, then single crochet in the next 59 stitches along the headband. Turn your headband 90 degrees clockwise, chain 1, and then make 8 single crochets evenly across the top of the headband. We're going to do the exact same as what we did on the side before, so if you'd like to skip ahead, feel free to. Next we're going to chain 1, single crochet decrease, single crochet in the next 4 stitches, and then single crochet decrease again. Next we're going to chain 1, turn our work, then we're going to make a single crochet decrease and then single crochet in the next 4 stitches. Next we're going to chain 1, turn our work, make a single crochet decrease, a single crochet, and then another single crochet decrease. Next, chain 1, turn your work, and then make a single crochet 3 together. Next, chain 54 times. Working in the 4th chain from your hook, make a double crochet 2 together. Then chain 3 and slip stitch back into the same space as the double crochet 2 together. Next you're going to slip stitch along the 50 chains that you made earlier. Next, chain 1 and make 3 slip stitches along the triangularly bit. That little bit right there. You see it? Then chain 1 into the first stitch you made on the border. And then you're done. And then you get to do the really fun part, finishing off and sewing in those dreaded ends. We're going to do it together though, so don't worry. I think we're going to do it together. I hope so. Oh, it does look like we might be. So cut your yarn using your scissors, pull through, and then you're going to find your handy dandy tapestry needle. Did you have yours prepared? I sure did. And you're going to sew your ends in. Oh, look, we're doing it together. Very good. I know this is the most boring part of the project, but look at you. I think it's only like 4 ends, isn't it? Yeah? Maybe 4? What I do when I am sewing in my ends, by the way, is I like to sew one way, back that way, and then back again, but hooking a little bit of a stitch each time. Now that you're finishing up your project, I'd like to remind you, if you post it on social media, tag me so I can hype you up, tag me so I can see. Even better, join our Discord community and let everyone in there hype you up. There's over 180 of us in there. There's crocheters, there's knitters, there's all sorts of crafty people in there. Feel free to check it out. It's linked in the description. Thank you so much for following my first ever crochet tutorial here on YouTube. Also, not to forget, a massive thank you to my Patreon mushies. I couldn't do this without your support. I really appreciate you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to drink some water and do something today that makes you happy. Bye!